Now I'll walk through what I found with this, and maybe that can help you understand how we might be able to improve them. So first of all, this says state your age in years, which requests the exact age. A range might be more preferred. Some people might be very shy about their age or not want to divulge that information that specifically if they don't know how you're going to use the information or they're just private about their age. So sometimes you might want to give more abstract or general classes of responses that people can give, like, are you age 20 to 29, 30 to 39, etc. There's also a strange affordance here where it's like a checkbox that doesn't look like it's big enough to write the age in years. So that's something that could be improved as well. Here we go. We do have a range in how long you've been using the internet. Unfortunately, there's an overlap, less than 1 year, 1 to 3 years, 3 to 5. What happens if you're at or around 3 years of internet use? You want to be careful with these specific questions because you want to make it very, very easy for your participants to respond and very precise that when you analyze, you know what data you found. This is a very common one that you want to double check in these questions. This question also is kind of vague. Another one is, do you use the web to purchase goods, send email, etc.? So the question is, how many should the participant check? Here, it looks like it could be just you check one, you check all of them, etc. So you might want to add something that says check any. Like question 3 says check one only. This one might say check all that apply. And you want to have that in pretty much every question so that people know how to respond. Otherwise, there's just going to be confusion and you're going to have people not respond entirely. This question is also a bit vague. There's no, other question. So if you put that as a critique, that's totally valid as well. And you may want to update this. This is a little bit dated, but if you put this in context, really there's a lot of stuff structurally that's missing about this question. Finally, how useful is the internet to you? There's not a lot of room to respond here. There's just these 2 lines. You want to make sure if you want more detail that you give enough room for your participants to respond. The affordances of your questionnaire will help determine the types of responses that you get to your questions. You could also switch this to a Likert or Likert-like question where you say, not at all, a little bit, somewhat, a lot, quite a bit, or something like that. Or you have a statement to have people go from strongly disagree to strongly agree. That might give you more structure to analyze these questions quantitatively. So one thing that's good about this questionnaire is that there are no double-barreled questions. All the questions only ask one thing. Although some of them are very vague and a lot of the formatting of the questions needs to be improved, they are each aligned to a single idea. So now let's see what we can do to improve this questionnaire. Go to follow the instructions on Learn to rewrite the questionnaire questions to improve them. Make sure you fix at least one problem, ideally multiple problems that you've either observed, seen from the discussion, or we discussed here in the video. Go ahead, I'll wait.